In this video, I'm reviewing the Audeara A-01 customizable headphones. Coming up. Hi guys, Cliff Olson, Doctor of Audiology and founder of Applied Hearing Solutions in Anthem, Arizona. And on this channel, I cover a bunch of hearing-related information to help make you a better informed consumer. So if you're into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to click the bell to receive a notification every time I post a new video. With as good as consumer-grade headphones have gotten over the years, customization seems to be the way of the future. And one of the companies leading the way in this charge is the Australian company Adera. After receiving over $300,000 from their Kickstarter campaign, the new Audeara A-01 customizable headphones are now available, so I figured why not give them a try. The Adera headphones, along with the Audeara app, allow you to customize the audio from your Bluetooth devices right into those headphones by testing the sensitivity of your hearing thresholds. So being an audiologist and testing hearing all day, I figured why not check these things out to see if they're good for individuals with hearing loss and normal hearing alike. If you'd like to check out the Audeara headphones, I will have a link in the description, but let's not waste any more time and get into the app to see what makes Audeara unique. After connecting your headphones via Bluetooth, you can start your personalized hearing test. You need to make sure that you're in a quiet environment for the most accurate test result. You have the option between 3 different types of hearing tests. The standard, which only tests 8 frequencies, the high detail, which tests 16 frequencies. Both the standard and the high detail test between 100 Hz and 16,000 Hz. And then you have the ultimate precision, which tests 32 different frequencies. This ultimate precision test tests between 100 Hz and 20,000 Hz, which is at the highest range of human hearing. If you're not a patient person, then you will likely hate the ultimate precision test because it feels like an eternity. But if you want the most customized hearing profile possible, it may be worth the extra time. Basically, the testing lets you increase or decrease the volume of the beeps until you can barely hear them. To do this, you click the Can Hear button on the left when the sound is not audible, and then click the Can't Hear button on the right until you can just barely hear the sound. Once you get to a point where the sound is barely audible, you press the center button at the bottom of the screen, and for the most accurate test result, it helps to have someone else test you, but it isn't required. You can see me here testing both ears. The blue is my left ear and the red is my right ear. It took me about 13 minutes to complete all of this testing. So the estimate said 10. In order to get a really accurate result, you want to make sure that you're taking your time doing this. It took me up to that full 13 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and compress both of these ears that I was testing down into a few seconds. Comparing my Adera hearing profile with my actual audiometric hearing thresholds, you can see that the mid-frequency hearing loss that I have in my right ear was identified. Just as a side note, if you do identify an asymmetry between both of your ears, make sure you get your hearing tested professionally by an audiologist because it could mean that you have an urgent medical condition such as a tumor growing on your auditory nerve. Don't worry, I've already been checked out and everything is clear. Now this test lets your headphones know how to compensate for any decreased areas of hearing at each one of the frequencies tested, so it can apply these adjustments to whatever you're listening to. After finishing your hearing test, you can upload the Adera customized settings into the headphones, and the best way to determine if the customization is actually making sound better is to play music on your smart device and switch from 0% to between 25 and 100% customization. So how big is the difference? It really depends on how much of that customization you want to utilize. One of the major things I can tell when switching back and forth between the customization percentages is that music becomes more distinct and there's better separation between the music instruments and the vocals. It almost makes you wonder how you could appreciate music without the customization. One of the really cool things that they have done with these headphones is that they actually store the audio inside of the headphones. That customization that you do gets stored inside of here, meaning you can take these headphones and pair them with whatever Bluetooth device that you want and get that same amount of customization. Alright, so now you know how they customize the audio in these headphones. Now let's look at some other noteworthy features, and the first one is the build quality. If you look at the build quality between the Audeara headphones and a set of Bose Quiet Comforts, you can actually not tell a whole lot of a difference. Of course, I have a different color of Bose headphones, but in general, they look like they could have been even manufactured by the exact same place. There are a few subtle differences of them, but in terms of the quality of the build, I would say that they are very on par with each other. The second thing worth noting is the Bluetooth connectivity. Like typical Bluetooth devices, they have a connectivity of up to 30 feet. I do wear them when I work out at the gym, and I tend to set my phone down and walk away from them. The connection with that was a little bit spotty, but in general, it's pretty on par with other Bluetooth headsets. They do give you the option of actually plugging in your headphones to your device. That will give you longer battery life, and it will reduce any spotty connectivity that you would get from your device otherwise. They do offer a Bluetooth transceiver that you can connect to another device that doesn't have Bluetooth, so it'll allow you to stream audio from devices like your TV right into your Audeara headphones. Third is noise cancellation, which I like to call noise reduction because I'm an audiologist and that's just what we typically call it. Noise reduction, there are two different types of it. There is passive noise reduction and there is active noise reduction. Passive noise reduction is what you get by just having a physical barrier blocking sound from making it from outside of your ear to inside of your ear. And active noise reduction is when the headphones actually create an inverted signal to cancel out whatever sound makes it through. We call that phase inversion, and it cancels out active noise making its way from the outside of your headphones all the way to inside of your headphones. I used this feature when I was on a recent flight, and it absolutely works every bit as good as any other noise cancellation devices I've used. Fourth is battery life, and since I charge my devices every night, I've never run into an issue where the battery runs out on me, but according to Adera, you get 65 hours of battery life if you cable the headphones into your audio source and use the active noise cancellation. You get 45 hours of use if you use the Bluetooth without using active noise cancellation and the audio customization. You get 35 hours if you use Bluetooth with the active noise cancellation and the audio customization. Alright, so the Audeara A-01 headphones are good at a few things, but there's also a few things that concern me about them, and the first one is the size of them. You see, I have a very small head, and these headphones fit me really well. But if you have a large head, I'd be concerned that these don't actually extend enough to be able to fit larger head sizes. And the second concern that I have is the low frequency bass. The one thing that you should expect from over-the-ear headphones is a good amount of bass coming through. Because it completely seals around your ear, they should be able to really crank up the bass with these. And with the audio customization, I figured that, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get some great bass out of these headphones, and they sound flat, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I can hear really distinct subtleties with using the audio customization, but one thing that it severely lacks is bass. And bass is something that I really appreciate in music. I know that other individuals appreciate that too. I tried gaming the system and trying to trick the audio program into thinking that I had a low frequency hearing loss, but even that didn't actually fix the problem. Concerns aside, the Audeara A-01 headphones are really impressive, and I find myself using them quite often. So if you're one of those individuals who wants to customize the audio from whatever Bluetooth device you're streaming from, then join the other 1,500 Kickstarter backers and grab a pair of Audeara headphones for yourself. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please share it. And if you want to see other videos just like this one, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.